to choose to do today. Remember, this is the Addictive Sketcher. Show them! Right, let's get down to the basics. What are you going to choose to do today? I want you to choose to feed your passion. What did I say? Listen, I'm going to cool down and calm down for this one. I want you to choose to feed your passion. I know you're living a busy life. Now, this one really is for people who kind of don't have the time to do what they really want to do. Now, how do I put this? See, listen, you know you're busy. You have a full-time job. You come back home exhausted. Now, I feel that way too, right? Or have felt that way too. And you work 5 or 6 days a week, but you know that you need to do what you really want to do, your passion. Yes, you're doing a job, but it doesn't really feed into your passion. It fuels, it feeds the bills, makes you have some comfort, right? Are you with me? But it doesn't feed your passion. What you really want to do kind of just sits there. You look at it and you're thinking, when am I going to do that? Too tired, go to bed, wake up in the morning, rush out again. And the thing is, listen, the thing is this. What you're going to notice is that with time, your passion is going to smoke out. Whoo! Out of the wind. You're just going to find out that you don't feel like doing it anymore. But your heart will be bleeding. Listen, your heart begins to bleed. And you want some spice to your life. And the thing is, where do you go from there? Because you're juggling many balls. You're juggling many balls. But you want to feed your passion. But there's no time because, yes, this does take time. So what do you do? I want to say the first thing I want to tell you to do is just find what I call a sacred hour. Listen to your heart. Could be the morning, 15 minutes. Say to yourself, what do I really want with my life? Now, what do I really want with my life? Some of you, you're going to get some inspiration. Something's going to be, you need to paint flowers. You need to paint figures. You need to go out and do some plein air. Something's going to come up. You need to even do what I'm doing. You need to inspire people. You need to speak to people. Something's going to come up. And then you say to yourself, can I be faithful? Can I find 1 hour a week where I will put something into this? And I'm telling you, look, it's going to change completely your whole body system. Whenever you feed in your passion, what's going to happen is that you're going to feel good. It's going to make it. Listen, some of the sicknesses, some of the pains you're going through in your body, some of the external circumstances, your relationship, whatever it is, let me tell you, it will all go sour when you're not feeding into your passion. Hey, so guys, can you allow me to share this story? In a week, there was a week in my life where I knew the difference between feeding into my passion and just doing something, right? So what happens? I also go to schools to do workshops, and I developed a backache. I had to cancel a gig because, the people who employ me to do these gigs, they kind of like, Banji, you can't do it, so they cut it off. You can't do the gig. So, and when you cancel a gig, you might not get another one because, it's money. They're going to change things around. Fine. I was okay. But for the whole week, I stressed out with my back pain. But there was one gig that I could not afford to cancel. But I couldn't do it. My back was killing me. I was dying. Managed to move. It was to run a sketching workshop with moleskin. Hey, moleskin. Look, listen, I have moleskin sketchbook. All my sketchbooks, moleskin. You know, I'm a big fan of moleskin, right? They want me to go to it's a premier shop in London, in Covent Garden, to do a workshop. And boy, I can't cancel that, right? I can't bring myself together to cancel that. It doesn't rhyme with my psyche. What am I going to tell them? So I said, I'll just manage to go there. Guys, this is the difference between just doing something, but when your passion, what you really want to do. You see, when I hear sketching, I blossom. And so what happens? I'm walking, like, I'm just managing to walk, like I'm just walking. I'm almost at the shop, and I see this crowd, like they're lining up. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? I'm the first man on the slot. And I find out that all these people are waiting to see me do a demo at Moleskin. And at that moment, I don't know what happened to my backache. It just flew away. I'm like, oh, you all here waiting for me? Come on, let me do my thing. This is what to do. That's what. And I was just flowing look, from the morning to the night, I was flowing in a zone. I did not feel an ache. And I left that place on the way home, on the bus, and I start to feel the ache again. But for that moment in time, it did not matter. I was in the zone. I did my thing. I did it. It was classic. Listen, that's the way you feel when you find time to do what you really want to do. You've got to feed your passion. You've got to say to yourself, look, we've got, 24 hours in a day. When you have that in a whole week, that's a lot. You've got to find 1 hour, sacred hour, where you're going to say, block out. I don't care. Facebook, whatever. Block them out. Block out that time. Just focus. Say, I'm doing this for me. I need to feel good. I need to feel the funk. I need to feel the vibe. I need to feel that drive again. I need to feel something that's going to kick me, that's going to bring me together. And I tell you what, just like when I used to work for the homeless, my manager saw that I wasn't doing well. He saw I wasn't doing well. And he says, Banji, what do you really want to do? I said, I want to study a course in portraiture. He says, go and study. I'm going to be your manager, sign you on a full-time course, and you still work full-time with us. And guys, because I was doing a course I wanted to do, I performed better in St. Mungo's, working for the homeless. In the 2 years I was at the Heatherley School of Fine Art, because each time I came back from Heatherley's, I would go to Heatherley's from 10 o'clock to 4, and I would walk from 5 to 11, right? Listen, he divided my hours so I could still do my... And I'll come there with a vibe because I was doing what I really wanted to do. Now, guys, your life means so much. Listen, your life is precious. What you don't want to do is crowd up your hours, not find out a little space to feed your passion. So, guys, thank God it's Tuesday. It gets a little bit deep today. But this is Ade Banji Alades. Thank God it's Tuesday! And what are you going to choose to do today? Feed your passion. Hey!